In a village nestled at the foot of a great mountain, there lived a young man named Taro. He was restless, always chasing something he couldn't quite name, feeling like his happiness was just over the next hill. He heard tales of an old, wise teacher who lived at the very peak of the mountain, a master of inner peace. Convinced this was the answer, Taro packed a small bag and began his long journey. The climb was tough. The path was steep and winding, and the air grew thin. Days turned into weeks. Taro faced roaring streams, sharp rocks, and chilling winds. He learned to read the weather, to find shelter, and to appreciate the small joys of a warm fire or a handful of fresh berries. He met other travelers, shared stories, and helped those in need. He saw sunrises that painted the sky in impossible colors, and nights so clear he felt he could touch the stars. Slowly, something inside him began to shift. The desperate need to reach the top started to fade, replaced by a quiet appreciation for the journey itself. He found a rhythm in his steps, a peace in his breathing, and a connection to the world around him that he had never felt in the village below. Finally, after what felt like a lifetime, he reached the summit. There, sitting by a small, humble hut, was the old teacher, smiling as if he had been waiting. Taro bowed deeply and said, "Master, I have come all this way to find inner peace." The old teacher simply pointed back down the mountain. "You look peaceful already," he said gently. "The peace you were seeking wasn't waiting for you here at the top. You found it on the way up." Taro stood there, looking at the winding path he had traveled. He understood then. The goal wasn't a destination to be conquered, but a journey to be lived. The challenges, the beauty, the connections he made along the way, that was where true peace was found. He bowed to the teacher one last time, his heart full not with the thrill of arrival, but with the quiet wisdom of the path he had walked. Sometimes, the most important lessons aren't found at the finish line, but in every single step we take to get there. Thanks for watching, and if this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more.